Welcome back. Working on the truck again. Just the cat eye. And I told y'all at the last maintenance video, but I didn't know if it was gonna be the last one. It's not, because the water pump I'm pretty sure is leaking. So we got that. Got the water pump. Got some coolant and that fan clutch that they recommend. So gonna get that changed out. Shouldn't be long. Um, don't look over there. Don't look over there. That's for another video. But shouldn't be long. Gonna drain the coolant. Gonna take off everything to get to the water pump. Water pump I think has 4 bolts on it. So gonna just get to it. You see me sweating? 1, I'm a big boy. I sweat. 2, it's humid today. Leave me alone. I sweat. I sweat a lot. Calm your britches. We're just gonna get into it. So I'm about to take the fan and fan clutch off. I just went ahead and took off the fan shroud. It's just 4 clips and then 2 tins that go up into like the radiator support bracket. Next is just using this. If you don't already know, you just need a few love taps with this thing and a hammer. If you haven't checked out my last video, go check it out. But you just want to get this on there and then
346 minutes later.
There we go. Jesus. I've probably been fighting that for like 5 minutes. I'll put it on screen how long. But tightening the actual tensioner does help get it loose. In case you need proof of that, there's the proof. All right, with that taken off, I'm going to show you on the new one since it's easier to see. But here are the 4 spots where there's bolts where it mounts up to the engine. So we'll go over there and try and get you a look at where they are. So there's those 2, and then just on the other side, the other 2. And again, you can see all the wetness on the engine that just comes down. And unfortunately, GM didn't think to put a petcock on there, so I have to just take off the lower radiator hose, which shouldn't be too bad. So I got 2 pans ready to go. Don't know how much it's going to come out, so I just have them there. Going to be removing this clamp. It's just a spring clamp. Then just going to let that drain out as much as it can, and then take off this hose that connects, and then those 4 bolts. Let's get into it. Gonna just try and twist it, break the seal loose, and then direct it down there. Hopefully mitigate a mess, but I guess that's for us to find out. Oh my god. So this is fun. I'm gonna show you the lovely mess that I have now. So I have a river now of coolant. So I'll have to and it's coming out over here. I'm gonna let that drain out and then clean it up before I can move further. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody. Yeah. I'm just moving this around. This is still going? Damn! While that continues to drain, I'm gonna take off this hose. I have to use a flathead. So whoever put this here, just put it just close enough. Well, there's more getting added to my mess just because of the light little bit of water or air that's coming in now. Oh my. Are you done peeing everywhere? The answer is no, it's not done peeing everywhere. All right. Back to where I was, since I was rudely interrupted. Going ahead, taking this off. Really? You just had to? You had to get the laughs? Last word in, last little squirt in.
What did he say?
Ooh. So I've started scraping these off. Really just started with this one. Scraping it off with a razor blade. Then I'll go back with some Scotch-Brite.
Eventually.
I have them cleaned up pretty good. Moving on to taking the fan off the old clutch, putting it on the new one. It's a 13 millimeter. Bring this over, line it up. So I just checked. Torque spec is 22 foot-pounds. This time I'm actually only going to give it one little love tap. Okay, two felt fine in the moment, but I'm not doing all that I did the last time. All right, so the next step is just to fill it up with coolant. So I have a no spill funnel, and it comes with different attachments. So I found the one that I believe to fit right. It's like the similar height and width of the O-ring. Gonna go ahead and attach this to the reservoir. This will just pop into here after I tighten this down. Just gonna go ahead and pop this on here, tighten it. Alrighty, so that just fell in there. Working on cars is so fun. Okay, I need a bigger one. That's at least what that told me. See, sometimes test it before you actually like just send it. Sometimes. Oh, and again, if you didn't see, it's Valvoline. So almost every fluid in here is Valvoline. Engine oil, transmission fluid, diff fluid, coolant. The only thing is like brake fluid and power steering fluid that I haven't changed over to Valvoline. So now what I'm going to do, since it stopped filling up with coolant, is I'm just going to go ahead and, okay, well, of course, as soon as I say something, a big air bubble comes out. But next thing is get it running, turn the heat on so that it goes through the heater core as well to water circulate throughout the whole system. And then you just have to get it up to operating temperature, which could take a while, but we'll see. And you have to do that so that the thermostat opens up and actually starts cooling everything and gets it to where it needs to be. So, gonna go ahead and open the garage, get this thing started, and check for leaks while it's on, and make sure that the fan's working fine and doesn't come flinging off. Sorry that the audio is different. So, as you can see, it's empty. I was just revving it a little bit to make sure that the coolant was getting flushed through, and the thermostat finally opened. It's sending the warm coolant into the engine or into the heater core now. So I need to go get some more coolant and fill it back up before it overheats. So I'm gonna run and do that, and then again just let it bleed out all the air in the system. So now it's bled, the reservoir is filled up, maybe a little past. I'll be fine with that. It was just like a light switch. I was looking at just the coolant temps and saw that it was like 220, but then immediately like a light switch it just dropped down to like 170. I wish I was screen recording it, but it wasn't on my phone. So now we're at like a solid 180, 181, and there seems to be no more air bubbles coming out. So this is done. I need to hop under and check for leaks, which I don't see any. This is the last, hopefully, again, last maintenance thing. One thing that I did like kind of cheat on y'all with was my MAF sensor. It was throwing a check engine light for too rich. Swap that out. That literally was just undo the hose clamps, the electrical connector, and then pop it in there. So didn't think it should have been filmed, but wanted to hop back in here, show y'all this, and appreciate you coming and sticking around to the end. You know, do the stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's something that you would have done different or just a critique that you may have. Next, we'll be back with this thing.